Hello Pisces, Jessica here with Cardinal Signs. I hope that you're doing well and welcome to your 2-week forecast for the first half of October. So there are 3 parts to this reading. We're going to take a look at general messages and energies, then we'll move on and look into the crystal for any further messages that you may need to know. And we'll conclude the reading by looking at love and romance for you and your partner or potential partner. So let's get into it. This is for Pisces. General messages and energies. What does Pisces need to know for the first 2 weeks of October? Okay, so this is your overall energy here. This is the Page of Swords, fighting. This is for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. We have the Hierophant, which is nothingness. We have the Knight of Swords, which is mind. We have the Queen of Wands, sharing, and she was on the bottom of the deck when I first shuffled your cards to prepare them before starting the camera. And we have the Magician, existence. Okay, Pisces. So let's start off by talking about your overall energy. So you're coming in here with fighting energy. So this can go either positively, working for you, or this can be something that you have to work through that may be a challenge for you. So it's probably going to be split up between you. Now, on one hand, you may be having some resistance. And we have the mind here. And the mind is overactive right now. So this is about you being overwhelmed with something that you're trying to deal with. And it's as if you don't have the mental capacity, the resources, the time, and the energy to be able to deal with this properly. So you're a little bit burnt out. This can be you dealing with impulsivity, whether yours or somebody else's. But you're coming in here with a fighting attitude, which can be beneficial because it's going to help you to push through this roadblock. So this is not necessarily a negative card always. You're coming in here well protected as well. You have your armor on. So this is going to help you get through this because this is fairly demanding energy. It is very draining energy. This can be having to deal with other people or circumstances that are just overwhelming. So you're coming in here with your protection and the resources that you need and a kind of a fighting attitude. And when I say a fighting attitude, I mean like a winning attitude. Like, I am going to do what I need to do in order to get through this. So this is definitely going to be helpful for you. Now, I think you're feeling a little bit left in the dark here. So this is either you're confused because there's a critical piece of information that you're missing, or something isn't adding up and you're very aware that there's kind of this hole in what you know or what somebody's telling you, some story that somebody's telling you. Something isn't adding up. So you're coming in with that fighting attitude where you're going to get to the bottom of things and figure this out. So ultimately, I think that these energies are going to serve you quite well. On the surface, they can look fairly negative. I mean, if we take a look at these cards, these are not the prettiest cards in the deck, but they have their time and their place. And I think that they're going to help you get through these energies, to the best of your ability. Now, if things lighten up for you as we move through to the second week of October, we have this Queen of Wands coming in. And she's paired with the Magician. So she's coming in kind of like a saving grace or a breath of fresh air. This can be somebody that you have wished for. If you take a look at this card, you can see that there's a bit of a wish upon a star energy within this card. And there's definitely deep contemplation as well. This person may be pivotal in shining the light into this darkness that you need in order to illuminate and clarify and get this epiphany that you need in order to clear up this whole, I'm going to call it a mess, because it is a little bit messy. The energy is not straightforward. It does not follow a linear line. There's a lot of zigzags, back and forths, misinformation, all that kind of stuff, roadblocks all over the place. But you have this beautiful person or energy, it could be an energy, coming in and offering a lot of warmth, comfort, and guidance. She's really coming in with this beautiful radiant light and helping you to see the way through it. So this is somebody who's on your side and they want to help you. And this may have been somebody, because this is the Magician, this may have been somebody that you have manifested into your life to help you. Or this may just be someone coming down. Like, I really see this person as being like an angel, honestly, an angel on earth. In a very dark hour for you, where you're really troubled and trying to sort through something, and they're just falling into your lap, this beautiful blessing, and really shining a light and helping you to see through it. So with this person, with your can-do attitude, the protection that you have around you, I think you will be able to find your way through these kind of troubling energies. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, Pisces, because it looks like you have everything that you need to be able to get through it. Let's just take a look if we can get any more information on that for Pisces. Things are actually coming up very murky right now. The symbols are not coming in very clearly. It's almost like there's a haze around them. And this might be a lot like how you're feeling with this Knight of Swords energy, where you're trying your hardest to see through and to find the truth, but it's like, for whatever reason, there's just this figurative haze over everything, and it's just blocking you from being able to see clearly. You do have an Ace of Swords coming in and landing in your lap, and that could be this person, this wonderful blessing coming in. Like I said, there was something coming and landing in your lap, but the Ace of Swords helps you to cut through to the truth. And this is another wonderful tool that you can use here, because you can see that this person is all dressed for battle. They have their armor, but they don't have their weapon. So that sword is going to come to you, and the sword can come to you in the form of a wonderful idea, or a particular resource or piece of information that's going to give you the knowledge and the power to move forward with clarity, and will be instrumental in you clearing this up and getting down to the bottom of whatever it is. So that's lovely for you. I'm really happy to see that coming in. And don't forget to ask if you feel very alone and isolated and defeated. Use your magician power and manifest what it is that you need. Call for that Ace of Swords. Call for this beautiful person to come in and help you. Help them to come to you. So I'm going to move on now And we'll take a look at love and romance for the upcoming weeks. This is for Pisces, for love and romance. Pisces and their partner or potential partner. What does Pisces need to know about love and romance for the first half of October? Love and romance. Okay. Overall energy for you, Pisces, you're coming in with the Justice card. So that's a nice strong energy. You also have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Your partner or potential is coming in with the Hanged Man. The Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. Okay, well that's good. So with the Justice card, this is telling me that you're going to be feeling very balanced and stable, which is nice because it looks like there in other areas of your life there might be a little bit more turmoil and chaos, but within your love life, within your romantic relationship, it does feel like this is a safe haven for you, where you go to get level and calm. So that's really nice to see for you, Pisces. Now you have the Five of Swords, which is about taking care of you. It's about putting your needs first. Now this might sound selfish, and a lot of people have a hard time doing that because they always feel that they have to put the other person's needs ahead of them. But we all know this, but we fail to act on it. We know that if we aren't at 100%, then we can't give love and caring at 100%. So if we are starving ourselves of whatever it is that we need to thrive, then we can't be, you know, the shining light for anybody else. So this is talking about you making sure that your emotional needs are fulfilled. This is about you not waiting around for anybody else to do that for you. And it's about, I mean, selfish is kind of an uncomfortable word, but for want of a better word, this is about you being a little bit selfish right now, in the best way possible, where you're just making sure that your cup is full as possible, because those other energies that we talked about previously are going to be very draining. And if you are trying to function on a half full cup, it's going to start to show in your romantic relationship. And right now your romantic relationship appears to be very good, and it would be a shame for that to have to suffer as a result of what's going on in the rest of your life. So do whatever you can to nourish yourself and to make sure that your glass is as full as possible. And when I talk about your glass, this is your emotional fulfillment. This is your heart center being nourished. This is about you having the time and space to take care of your own needs. Now your partner is coming in here with the Hanged Man. This is indicating that they've been working through a period of stagnation where they felt like they're a little bit stuck. They may be dealing with feelings of impatience for some reason. However, it appears that this time of waiting is coming to an end for them. Things are going to really start opening up, and they have a lot of opportunities that they're being rewarded with for their patience. So Six of Wands and Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all about new opportunities and the ability to take the opportunities that come their way. And these will be things that benefit both of you. They're very exciting. The Six of Wands indicates a lot of success. So whatever it is that they've been waiting on, whether it's hearing about a job offer or whatever it could be, there is success coming into their life. And this is really going to help to make things feel a lot better for both of you, because they may have been a little bit troubled, having been kind of left out to dry by whatever it is that they've been waiting for. But it does look like that these things are coming in for them, and they're going to be feeling like they are on top of the world. So your partner is coming in a very good place. They're going to be very optimistic. They're going to have a lot of light to give, and this is really going to help you and going to help with that balance that you need. So it looks like it's going to be very good for the relationship, just keeping in mind that you really do need to focus on what you need to feel fulfilled, and to top up your energy levels. So these can be things like spending time in nature, listening to beautiful music that you enjoy, meditating, getting extra sleep, taking a bath, gardening, whatever it is that gives you energy and helps to nourish you on a soul level, because that's what's coming in here, this need for you to do that. And they're showing you that the only person who's going to take care of that need is you. So it's your responsibility to really take that action. So I think I will draw the reading to a close at that. So thank you so much for watching, Pisces. I hope that you found the reading helpful, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can find my email in the description box below. So I will see you again in a couple weeks for your next 2-week forecast, and take care of yourself until then.